Oliver Twist, Superman, Hercules, Cinderella, and the list goes on. What do all of these iconic characters have in common? Well, I want everyone to close their eyes. Actually, close your eyes. And take a deep breath and imagine. Imagine a world. And in this world, you are all alone. You have no one to love, nor does anyone love you. Okay, now open. Family. They don't have one. This is what binds these characters together. They were all orphans at one point. So how many of you would agree that family is one of the most important things in your life? Show of hands. And how many people here plan on having a family of their own one day?
Too late.
Well, my purpose for being up here today is to share with you the importance and the impact adopting a child can make. You have the chance to become that family that someone out there is dreaming of today. In 2016, a poll was done, and out of all the adoptive parents in Canada, 94% said that if they could do it all over again, that they would. So, the problem? Well, let me give you an insight into how many people currently don't have families. There are currently 153 million people that are orphans. 500,000 of these are in America, and 67,000 are right here in Canada. Out of these 67,000, 20,000 of them age out of foster care each year and become permanent wards of the state, meaning a bureaucracy is their legal guardian forever. Out of these people, 25% become homeless, 30% will become pregnant before the age of 20, and 45% remain unemployed, according to provincialadvocate.ca. Can you imagine going your whole life bouncing around from foster home to foster home, moving schools and becoming the new kid all over again, not having a family of your own to love, just to turn 18 or 19 years old and be told, all right, you're an adult now, good luck. Imagine Christmas morning. Imagine your birthday. Imagine Mother's Day, Father's Day, Family Day. How different would your own life be? Well, I was nearly one of those 20,000 kids. When I was 6 months old, my mom left me and my sister at a kids' cottage in Calgary, Alberta. I was multiple people's temporary child. I visited over 7 foster homes, some of which were pretty awful. I was a product of a website, a good for someone to buy. And then things changed. When I was 10 years old and my sister was 15, I was adopted. We were one of the 7% of children ages 10 and up to get chosen for adoption. We were both very lucky, and the impact it has made on my life, as well as the opportunities that it has given us, is indescribable. So if you choose to adopt, you can not only make a huge difference in someone's life, you can save them from being one of these statistics. You also get to choose your kid. We've all heard the line, you can't choose your family, right? Well, buckle up, because when you adopt, you get to choose personality traits, certain developmental factors, gender, age, and more traits that fit well within your family dynamic and own personal lifestyle. And if you're someone of the LGBTQ community, it gives you a chance to have a family of your own and provide for your own kid. It's also cheaper than surrogacy. The average cost of domestic adoption is between $10,000 to $15,000, compared to the $85,000 people are willing to spend on surrogacy per year. It's also more reliable than IVF. there's only a 20 to 30% chance that you will get pregnant from your first in vitro fertilization cycle. You have a way higher chance of being approved to be adopted. The kids already exist, and as I've told you, there's definitely no shortage. The ways that you can adopt, there are 3. There is domestic adoption, where you get to adopt a child within your own country. There's international adoption, where you can adopt a child from a different country and culture. And if adoption scares you, you can become a foster parent, meaning you get full-time temporary care of a child within your home. You can be that adult, that support, that a child needs. Most foster parents actually are not in it for the right reasons. A lot of them go for the government money. So I know from meeting you guys today that a lot of you would do well in the foster home process. The process of adoption is a little bit lengthy, but it is just 6 steps. Number 1, you choose your agency. To name a few in Canada, there is Cornerstone Adoption, Family by Adoption, Loving Heart International Adoption. Number 2, you attend an orientation. This is where they give you all the information about adoption, and you get a chance to ask any questions you may have about adoption. Number 3, they do a background check and you fill out an application form. This is making sure that you don't have a criminal record and that you're fit to adopt. Number 4, they do a home study, where they access if you are fit to be a parent and whether the living conditions that you're living in are fit to within adoption. It's basically just weeding out all the crazies. Number 5, you get to live with the child for 6 months. You basically get a free trial with a child to see if they fit within your home. And number 6, you become a parent of a kick-ass kid. Congratulations. Many people think that adoption will never affect them. However, studies have found that 1 in 6 Canadians are struggling with infertility. So this could very well be you or someone that you know. The right to reproduce is all ours, but the obligation to adopt is also all of ours. And the reason why is because of this. I can't imagine a world where I wasn't adopted. I can't imagine where I would be today if someone did not decide to adopt me. I definitely would not be standing in front of you here today. For this reason, I challenge all of you to get involved. Look into adopting. Convince someone you know to adopt. Explore this as an option and consider it. You could change a life. You could even save a life. Love is a decision. Love is an action. Where we belong in this world is not just a function of the blood in our veins. It's a chance. And it's a gift we give to each other. Because of this, I like to think that all those millions of children living without a loving family will have a chance. We might be able to choose a story in which their care is all of our responsibility. Thank you.